We're here with a tag.
It's Tuesday.
Is it?
No. Well, maybe now. Who knows? Is time even real?
Okay. All right, this is the Star Wars tag. Woo! We saw this from Kate. I have to show some numbers. Kate 1910. And she doesn't know who it was from originally, so we're just going to go with it.
Probably from the Force.
Okay, so number 1. And we have done no prep for this. I don't think I've even
never prep.
I don't even think I've looked at the questions yet. So
Never prep.
So this will be a lot of us going, oh.
Well, you have to stretch out with your feelings. You don't want to plan too much, then you won't have to be in contact fully with the Force. Or some bullshit like that.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's recording right. Okay.
Yay.
If there's been weird chunks of missing sound, we apologize. Okay, so it's the Star Wars book tag.
Chunks.
Okay. All right, number 1. R2-D2, a book that made you laugh out loud. Do you want to go first? Or
I'll go first.
Ooh.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Do you understand that? That was R2. That was astromech speak. Did you get it? No, because you're not even an astromech, jerk. But a book that I laughed at on the very first page and laughed at consistently throughout the whole book is Catch-22. That book is hilarious. Love it.
So this is going to sound funny, but I think I've been reading a lot of funny stuff lately. Like, I love Anne of Green Gables. That's been funny.
Not funny.
And I'm reading, yes it is, and I'm reading Jonathan Strange and Mrs. Norrell. It's super funny. However, I'm going to say the last book I was like crying laughing in, which is probably kind of says something strange about my personality, was The Secret History. Because it is so darkly funny that I was just like, it's so witty. I don't think anyone told me it was funny. And all of a sudden I'm like, this book is hilarious. And so I'm going to say that because it made me laugh a lot. Although Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell is making me laugh. I just haven't finished it yet. All right, number 2, Padme Amidala, a kick-ass female character. Do you want to go first? Can't say Arya.
Why can't I?
Because we're not going to use A Song of Ice and Fire.
I mean, I almost never use A Song of Ice and Fire, but you always do.
Yeah, I do.
I don't. I wasn't going to go with her anyway, but I was another character that also I kind of overuse, I think.
Who, Katniss?
I think I need to... What? I've never used Katniss ever.
Well, there you go.
No, I was going to use Maddie Ross again.
Oh, well, you could use
Maybe
Katniss.
I shouldn't.
Oh, you use Katniss.
Fine, Katniss. No, I'm going to use Foxface. Foxface from the Hunger Games. Underappreciated character. Very smart, if not for those damn berries.
I am going to say Dor from Neverwhere.
Dora the Explorer.
No, not Dor. I love Dor. But what's the other girl's name? Lamia. She is awesome. Yeah, she's even more badass. I love Dor, though. All right. Yeah, I love Neverwhere. If you haven't read that, go read it. It's amazing. All right, number 3, Leia or Organa, best or worst love triangle.
Okay, well, why didn't you pause to go read Neverwhere like she just told you? You didn't. You just kept listening? Guys, you're not Astromech. You won't read Neverwhere. I don't know what's wrong with you people. What am I doing?
The best or worst love triangle.
Should I go? Maybe I'll see if I can answer every question with Hunger Games. So the worst love triangle is Peeta and Katniss and that
Gale.
And that douche wagon who sits at home and is like, yerp, 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 she's not dying and stuff. I hate that guy.
It's Gale.
Yeah, Gale sucks. He blows, actually, like a gale force wind. So, yeah, I guess...
I forgot we used to call him, like, Flora or something.
Yeah, Flora Winderschmoff. I don't remember. Anyway, he blows. And I don't even like that book that much. We're going to see if I can answer all the questions with Hunger Games.
I'm going to say Harry Potter because, like...
Harry Potter.
I think, like, Harry and Hermione have such a good friendship. And there's, like, really clearly zero romantic anything with the two of them. But then, like, they kind of were like, oh, there should be a hint of romance between them. And I'm like, why? Why can't they just be friends? She's cool, he's cool.
There's romance between them when?
There's kind of, like, hints that, like, he's a little jealous of her and Ron. And then he, like... is weird about it.
If anybody's jealous of Ron for anything, that ain't right.
But, like, I mean, they don't do a ton of it, but I do, like, wish that it would just, like, not even be a consideration.
But he's
like,
all up in that Ginny Cho Chang business. He ain't got the time for...
Still, I don't think there should be any, like, I think it's great that they have a really strong friendship, and I think it's better to just leave it that way.
Ginny Weasley feels like it should be Cockney rhyming slang for some aggressive sexual act.
Okay.
Gave her the old Ginny Weasley, did he?
Number 4. I was like, oh, you might offend J.K. Rowling, but I think she gets to get offended after.
Yeah. She deserves to get the old Ginny Weasley.
Number 4, Luke Skywalker, a rising star author, or a new author you've discovered and loved. Well, yeah.
All right, I'm taking this one.
Okay.
I only read 2 of their books. I think they only have 2 books. One was Susanna Clark.
Yeah, she's
good.
We're
just talking about her. I really like both books I've read. I think she got some short stories or something. I got to try to find that and read that thing. But yeah, excellent. I'm
going to say T. Kingfisher because I talk about her a lot. I just kind of read one of her books last year, and I just love her. Yeah, or who's new that I really like? Yeah, I'm just going to say T. Kingfisher. I feel like I read somebody that I was like, oh, this person's really good. I should read more of them. I mean, I like a lot of people that I've only discovered in the last couple of years, but I'll just say T. Kingfisher because I'm lazy. All right. 5, Anakin Skywalker, a book or series that started out well and then became bad. Oh, you have one.
Hunger Games?
No. That series that you...
Oh, yeah. It's so obvious I didn't think of it. The Dark Tower series by Stephen King. The first book is very good. The second book is amazing. The third book, excellent. The fourth book, one of my favorite books of all time. And then 5, 6, and 7 are baby shit. Baby shit in a blender that someone pretended it was a banana frap or something. It's so stupid. I hate the ending. The man sticks himself in a book.
Okay, we don't have to ruin it.
Blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
He rips off Dr. Doom. It becomes so stupid, I want to punch it in the neck.
Okay. I'm going to say, and I didn't hate the ending, but I'm going to say the Mortal Instruments series because I really loved the first 3. And then I liked the first 3 Infernal Devices. And then there was a second trilogy in the Mortal Instruments series. And I was just kind of like, you know what? I think I'm kind of done with this. Well, and then there were more of that series with like new name, and I'm just done. So like, I think 6 was good. 9 actually was enough.
Well, the first 3 were good, but the second 3 were the exact same thing except slightly British.
No, oh yeah, no, yeah. I love Infernal Devices. But then like the other 3,
it was the same exact story with the same exact characters with different names.
Yeah, but I was fine on the first 6, and then by like 7, 8, and 9, by like the third.
I could not get to 7, 8, and 9.
By the third trilogy, the second Mortal Instruments trilogy, I was like, I think I'm done. So I didn't read any after that. I wouldn't say it got bad. I just got kind of, I'm like, all right, I've done this before. 6, Qui-Gonn Jinn, worst character death. Oh, spoilers. I don't know how to tell you what we're spoiling because I don't know what we're going to spoil. But if you care about spoilers, maybe skip to the next question.
Worst character death.
Oh, I know. Mine is Manchi from what's it called? Chaos Walking, the Knife and Never Letting Go. That was freaking horrible. I've got on rants about Manchi's death, though. So, don't kill the dog!
I mean, like, there's probably a lot of ones.
Ooh! Or Hedwig.
Hedwig's terrible, but at least he sacrificed himself heroically. She, right. I'm sure there's plenty of animal deaths.
You just missed J.K. Rowling's coming for you.
Make myself feel miserable with. Like, there's definitely some Watership Down stuff that's pretty sad. But I'm actually going to go more for disappointment and impact versus, like, sadness. And it's that Clarice gets killed off stage in Fahrenheit. That kind of always bothered me. Like, I hate when they kill characters off stage like that.
Yeah, so I guess these weren't really spoilers because I've already talked about Manchi before. Yeah. And Harry Potter and Fahrenheit 451 aren't exactly, like, spoilers.
There's character deaths that have made me a lot sadder, but I'm going with that one for disappointing.
I hope this has been recording. All right.
If it hasn't, we're never going to do it again.
All right, number 7. Han Solo, a book with a lot of sass.
A book with a lot of sass. I'm going to go with Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Because, you know, some of the people in that book, they got some sass. Is it the best choice? Not really. But I didn't want to pick Hunger Games again. So that's why we went with that.
Why didn't you pick Scout?
Because I always pick that. I'm trying to pick ones.
It's like the only sassy character you've ever met.
Well, no, this play I can never remember.
Maddie is also sassy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I always think of the same 2 and 3 people, so I try to make it a little bit different, I guess.
I'll say Anne of Green Gables.
Last time I tried to pick Sassy for the Flintstones, you would let me.
All right. So I said Anne of Green Gables because she's like not exactly sassy, but she's fun. All right.
Boring, you mean fun?
You're an idiot. Number 8, Emperor Palpatine, best world building.
All right. I mean, can I not? I mean,
give me a break. Song of Ice and Fire.
I have to at this point. You got to kind of give it to Song of Ice and Fire here. Even though it's incomplete, there's so much depth going on.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Tolkien.
It's crazy. Well, Tolkien's world actually probably is a little more narrow.
That's the only thing Tolkien does well in his writing. Is he writes beautiful...
This is not time to poop on Tolkien.
No, I mean, he just describes a gorgeous world.
Yes, he does very good at that also. And he did create an entire genre. So
and language. Yeah, although George R. R. Martin created, 3 languages?
Yeah, but his all just are saying Dawar over and over again. Anyway.
So you're going to say him? Sure. Who do I think created a really great world? I don't really like a lot of fantasy other than George R. R. Martin. I probably like some fantasy. I kind of like some sci-fi, but I don't know what I like. I don't like series, and you kind of need... I'm going to just go with Harry Potter. I mean, it's a great world. Even though I don't like her. All right. Number 9, Ben Kenobi / Obi-Wan Kenobi. A book you went into with low expectations that blew you away.
Again, I feel like I just got to read more books. I keep answering the same books over again, but whatever, too bad. I'm going to go with Dr. Sleep, because at this point in my Stephen King reading career, if it came out in the last 8 years or 12 years, I just kind of assume it's going to be a bag of crap. And that book was awesome. I loved it. And so it's the first Stephen King book I've loved in a long, long time. So I was very surprised, pleasantly so.
I am going to say, even though I haven't finished it yet, I'm going to say Strange and Norrell, just because I thought, a lot of people liked it and told me I'd like it. But I was kind of expecting it to be this...
I told you you'd love it.
No, I know.
I know everything.
Right, but the thing is, it's been sitting on our shelf for 20-something years, and you didn't want to read it, and I didn't want to read it, because we both felt like it was just going to be boring. And even though people kept telling me I'd love it, I just didn't expect that it was going to be as unbelievably funny as it is. And it's just really, really funny. And I haven't read it. So if I have to go with one I finish, I'll say Piranesi, because she just has a really...
It's not super funny, man.
No, it's not funny. It's a book that you didn't have great expectations of.
Great expectations.
I love Great Expectations.
Did you expect to be great?
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. That's the ad. He promised great expectations.
Damn you, Dickens.
All right. I could probably go with a lot of classics, honestly, for that. All right, 10, Yoda. A book that taught you something or made you grow.
I'll go with College Algebra 2, the textbook. Because at the time, I didn't really know much algebra. And I wasn't particularly interested in it.
What are you talking about? You didn't know any algebra.
But then, after looking through the book...
Stop it!
I discovered that now I'm good at algebra.
That didn't happen.
And a number of other mathematics.
You were good at algebra in high school.
Yeah, after reading College Algebra 2. Electric book algebra.
Oh, you just wanted to say electric something. Have you read a nonfiction book?
College Algebra 2.
Okay, I hate you. What about one of your psych books?
Psych Algebra 2.
Okay, he's an idiot. I'm gonna say...
I got a crap on algebra.
I'm actually gonna say The Devil in the White City, because I learned...
The Devils in White Cities back in high school.
I learned so much about the World's Fair, which is and I didn't know about... I'm not even gonna say, it's a spoiler, but there's a big reveal that I was too impatient, so I Googled it early on, because it kind of hints that there's going to be a big reveal. There was a big thing that was unveiled for the first time at the World's Fair, and I was and he hinted at it, and I was I must know what it is. What is he talking about? And
it's a bicycle.
Sorry, no, it's not the bicycle.
No.
All right, I'll tell you after. I'll tell you off of this. Ooh. All right, and number 11. Did you learn anything, by the way? Any books that you learned something by?
I learned a lot of mathematics. I learned that there were 8 people named Shathid, and that all of them have crappy lives.
In Kite Runner?
No, in that book about all statistics and stuff.
Oh.
Remember they named their kids Shithead?
Stop it!
Shathid?
What are you talking about?
That book, it's famous. We read it with all the statistics about like people and stuff. It's a really famous book.
Freakonomics?
Freakonomics.
Oh, yeah, that was actually really good.
Yeah, in Freakonomics, we talk about the impact of names on their children.
Oh, right.
And there are 8 recorded people who named their kids Shithead or Shathid.
Wow.
And all 8 of those kids had absolutely trash lives.
Yeah, Freakonomics is actually a really good book. All right, number 11.
I learned something, but not as much as I learned
From College Algebra 2.
Algebra 2. Electric.
You didn't take algebra in college, though.
So?
You took stats.
So?
All right, 11. Darth Vader, your favorite villain.
My favorite
in a book.
Villain. Oh no, I gotta think about this. You gotta come back to me in a few weeks.
Oh, I don't know either. That's like a hard thing because like
this is the kind of thing I normally would spend like 70 hours on, making massive lists and then gradually reducing it.
I know we're not supposed to use the Song of Ice and Fire, but I absolutely love Cersei, and I guess technically she's a villain. So her, I don't know, Amy Dunn from Gone Girl, she is awesome. I guess she's kind of a villain, but she's also awesome.
I don't know. This is very difficult. I'm going to go with a mixture of Krupp, Vandermeer, General Woundwort, Captain Beatty, and your mom.
All right, my mom. My mom is a villain. All right, bye. That was our tag.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't even get to make Slipper the Jenny Weasley about Rey.
No, there's no
What
Rey.
the heck?
They don't like women.
Oh, because they do want to slip him the old.
Oh no, this doesn't. You know why? Because this isn't the new. Doesn't have the new ones.
Oh,
It's just the original 6.
What are we doing then?
Okay. All right. Bye.
Star boop.
I hope this recorded.
It better have. I'm not doing this twice.
I think it recorded. All right. Bye.
What? Boop again?